I'm back with track. First things first, I'm gonna clear this off, clean it. By clean I mean vacuum it, and then get ready to play some more track and grab my laptop so the plan's right in front of me. So back with the laptop, and the battery is pretty old, so I'm not gonna leave it running too long on its own here. But essentially I need to make my first piece of track here 44 inches long. I'm gonna measure, mark, and I think this one was like 22.40 inches long because the way the points I'm using offset. So let me get the first one a bit done first. Oh my, I think I botched my order. I did. Because I need 2 lefts and then 2 lefts. I mean, I could change this up a little bit too. Hang on, let's see. Jeepers, what was I thinking? Well, that's okay. I'll make do with them for now. Let's get these 2 lefts out anyway. Now, with my first set of points assembled, it's time to match them up, and I think maybe I just need 1 straight piece of 9 inches. If I'm lucky. Oh no, it's 8 inches. Okay, so I don't think I have any other free straights on the go that are placed down somewhere. Whoops. Here. Again, I'm knocking stuff down. Okay, now to do the rest of this line, and I'm thinking, don't know if I can make use of these right-hand switches though, because that's going to throw the measurements off now. Let me change it in the program, I'll be right back. So unfortunately, this isn't going to work, because if I follow the same track length, park my right-hand switch there, put the other right-hand switch in there, what's going to happen is the spot I had parked to go curved out this way, it's going to be way too short, and if I just make it straight, it'll still be way too short. So, next up is I'm going to build out this spur here, bringing it down to where it needs to go. So I'm at the end of the first line, and this is why I always like to keep onto these little dead end pieces here, because you just never know, including any track bits that explode off the plastic. Because, yeah, you just never know when you might need that little extra piece. Because I apparently forgot to lay the track down, measure and mark it, so I know exactly how long I would need, and I wouldn't need to fiddle with this little bit. But that's okay. It's all part of the fun. And if I can get it to go in, there's 1 fish plate, 2 fish plates. Kind of want to keep some track on there, or I think it's track tie. Yeah, track tie. It popped off here a little bit, but I'll snap it back in place somewhat. Sweet. There we go. So that's the furthest one done, the longest of the 2 spurs for the in and out. I'm hoping, yeah, that should all stay put. I'll just put some ties underneath afterwards. Before I do the inner one, I want to go ahead and do the outside track. That's the incoming for whichever side you're coming in from. I know it's kind of weird to have this shallow a spot here, but it'll make sense down the road as I do the second level. Because after all, this is just a fictional, fun setup, and a bit of a challenge to it, I guess, for myself. Versus trying to keep, oops, too super prototypical. Now, as I pull out this honking thing, I don't know if I can clip this end off yet. Hopefully I won't have to. Come on. Pop out. There we go. And some pieces. Because this fella is going to sit about the same point as that mark. So when I get the track, I want to make sure it's going to clear. I mean, it looks like it does. But until I get everything to the left here moved away and sorted, I got to order, what was it? 2 number 6 right-hand points and a 12.5 crossing. Unless, excuse me, whew, a little gassy tonight from the chicken burgers. Unless this here was this is number 19 crossing. I will have to check, or sorry, 19-degree crossing. I'll have to check that blueprint again, because I have to order 12.5, and then I marked it out in flex track, so I gotta make it up in snap to connect that to this point here. So yeah, this point here will connect into one. So for the time being, it's a good time to finish connecting that to this, and then I will do the inner spur, and that'll be it for this video until I order up 2 more left-hand points for this little switcher yard here. Because eventually at this corner, it's going to be a bumper here that's a straight, and it's supposed to be one that curves up, or sorry, here, yeah, and then one curves up going in this way. So it's kind of like a little repair facility here. Well, at the same time, it acts as a runaround for the switcher locomotive, because if I'm bringing it a longer bit than what's necessary, because you got the left-hand points here, and then the other ones will be about here. So I'm doing like a short load, you know, I can disconnect, no problem, run around, push it down in. But if it's a longer load, bring it down into here, disconnect, pull in, go around, and whatever else there, right? Okay, so I've made it to this point, but the piece is a little short. I could squeeze it in and say, hey, that's not connecting completed, but I am going to wait a little bit just to get the other track I need to get in there first. So I can get that curve over there done up, and I can get this lined up and that lined up, and hopefully this lined up a little better. And yeah, but for now it's time to do the other track. I guess whichever one's going to be outgoing, incoming. Hard to say. I haven't figured that part out yet, but yeah. Back in just a moment. There we have it. These 2 sidings are complete. Bit of a shame I can't get this other one done up tonight, because I was hoping to put some track power to it and test everything out. And it's also getting late, so I guess we'll leave it at this, and yeah. Guess I'll see you all next time, and remember, keep safe out there.